The Mandalorian is here, and let's dive into Chapter 1. I'm John Barry, and welcome to my review of Star Wars I tripped over the words. Welcome to my review of Star Wars The Mandalorian, Episode 1, Chapter 1. And just to begin with, this review will spoil the episode, so if you haven't seen the episode yet, or you are unable to see it because Disney Plus is not out in the country you live in, please go to add this video to a playlist and add it to your watch later playlist, so that way you can come back and watch it once you've seen the episode, unless you don't mind being spoiled, but I will spoil the episode. But kind of just general thoughts that you probably heard in my video yesterday is that I enjoyed the episode, and I highly recommend that you see it. So now that that's out of the way, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you're still here, you're prepared to be spoiled. So, in the Chapter 1, in Episode 1, as it's called, Chapter 1, which doesn't give away much, but it sets up the world of the Mandalorian. It sets up that he's a good bounty hunter, that he's a good shot, and there's a lot going on. He gets that bounty from that former Imperial, and there's something going on because there's a scientist with that former Imperial, and they won this bounty that's been basically, they were unable to get it for 50 years. I don't know how to do that, apparently. But yeah, for 50 years, like, this bounty has been unable to be acquired. And of course, there's a bunch going on. And of course, the main bounty of the show, I think, or the episode, is set up after the Mandalorian delivers a previous bounty, which we see him get in the opening of the episode. And speaking of the opening, it was phenomenal too. And of course, a lot of the clips that we've seen in the Mandalorian, I believe, did come from this episode, or in the trailers for the Mandalorian. So this is the episode that I think got most of the clips from. So IG-11, of course, we see him in here. I wonder if he's going to be coming back. I seriously do wonder, because spoilers, the Mandalorian shoots IG-11, and at the end of the episode, because IG-11 wanted to kill the bounty, but the Mandalorian wanted to bring the bounty in because it was, to him, it was worth more alive. So, who knows if we'll be seeing IG-11 again. I wouldn't mind it. But we get to see a lot going on too. But the bounty, that's the most interesting part of this episode, because it's a little green alien, not Yoda, not Yado, but same species. I am positive. No, just younger, basically an infant. And we know that species has a long lifespan, so 50-year infancy, not unbelievable. But man, I am curious about this. I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm like curious. Like, I am. I got like everything, like dread, curious, nerves, all about the bounty basically being an infant from Yoda's species. It puzzles me and confuses me, but I really want to find out. I'm not mad at it. Nervous about how they'll approach it, but not mad. It's like I'm feeling everything but anger about it. Delight, joy, happiness, sadness, nervousness, dread, everything. But it's like, it's because it's the word I think I'm looking for is it just intrigues me. Or as Spock would say, fascinating. But anyhow, with that slight nod to Star Trek out of the way, is I'm curious on what it's going to do, what's going to happen to this infant of Yoda's species. I hope and I pray that we don't find out the species name. I do not want that at all. Just call it Yoda's species. Have that be the official designation. I'll be fine with that. But yeah, I'm curious, and I'm nervous for what's going to happen to the infant, because that scientist, I think, knew what this is, and wants to somehow study it. I'm nervous for it. I'm nervous for its safety. So yeah, it's overall a good episode. Highly recommend it, of course. You probably have already seen it if you're this far in this video, after all my spoiler warnings. But yes, it's great episode. There's really a lot. We learn a lot about, how the Mandalorian culture. Actually, not a lot, but we get hints of it. Because after the Mandalorian gets a piece of Beskar from the basically former Imperial who hired him to track down that bounty that I was just mentioning. He brings it to, basically it seems like in like a Mandalorian exclave or enclave, that's wherever they are, and he brings it to a Mandalorian ironsmith, or probably a Beskar smith if we want to be maybe more how we would say it, but yeah, someone to melt down the Beskar and forge it into a piece of armor, specifically a pauldron, in which and having that actually proves useful later in the episode when he meets IG-11, because IG-11 instinctively goes to shoot him, but because of the new Beskar pauldron, he's not injured, which I think is great that there's that connection there. But yeah, we get a hint. There's obviously more than one Mandalorian on that planet that he gets a bounty from, and I am curious. I am seriously curious about that, the Mandalorian Ironsmith, who she is, and yes, it is a she. But I have a hint. Somebody who supported Maul. Look at her helmet and you see why. Has like basically spikes on it, or horns, like Maul did. So that tells me a little bit about that character already, just her helmet. Or related to someone who supported Maul, I should say, back when Maul gained control of Mandalore in the Clone Wars, which you can also see on Disney Plus. I can't wait to actually rewatch it. But yeah, there's so much going on. It's just a good episode. I really don't know what else to say about it. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this review, please be sure to leave a like and let me know in the comment section. What did you think of The Mandalorian? I would love to hear from you. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel for future reviews of The Mandalorian and hopefully other stuff from Disney Plus as well. If you want to, feel free to ring the bell so you can be notified of those videos after subscribing, of course. Or support me on Patreon, will help me cover costs of making this YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. I know not everyone can, but I wouldn't mind if you are able to and decide to do so, of course. But anyhow, that's all I got for you today, so thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you, always.